going on, Killer J? Okay, for some reason, Twitter is not loading up. Just checking everybody. Oh, what's going on, Technical Jones? Everything is going smooth, man. You know, just taking it one day at a time. Doing what I do. Few things going here in the background. You know, I like to keep things running. So I'm kind of like closing it out. So. What's up? Oh yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm ready to get started though. Oh man. I had to get a few things pulled off in the background. I had a few things running that I didn't know, but we're about to go ahead and get started. So, um, okay, so we just escaped from the little prison thing, and he pulled out the flaming sword for the first time. So very interesting. So, old girl skate with us. This is what we're looking at. So we're looking at some pretty good stuff and stuff. Actually, we ain't looking at shit. We not looking at shit, but let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's go up here. Can't hear the game too loud? Okay. Alright, let's tone it down a bit, then I'm gonna raise the volume up a little bit. What's up, VGL? Alright, the volume should be fixed now. Just let me know if you can hear me. You beat the first Lord? Ah, man, good stuff, bro, good stuff. Rhinestone swirling ash.
That's Ganymede Castle, stronghold of Lord Balsef, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom. Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack. You're surrounded! Stay calm! Swallow Blade! Don't let them form a pack!
There!
You're mine! You're finished! You're on! I'll run you through! See you!
Turn the tables on it!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
Rising Wyvern! Take this! Great! On to the next!
Roger that!
Show me what you can do! I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right? Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I come! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
I'll run you through! Circle and bring him down!
It's over?
Fall back!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Resuscitation!
Yo, you not that one. Yo, I was gonna die, to be honest.
Rising Wyvern!
Can't move!
Oh my god.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
I'm so fucking lucky.
Resuscitation!
I'm not done yet!
It's over!
How's this? See ya!
Change that. Hopefully it will too.
I need to be stronger.
I'm trying to knock out the rush, y'all. It's been like a week since I played it. I only played like the tutorial on this.
Let's stop a moment to catch
But
our
I mean, when the
breath.
games first came out, I did.
But
Like,
I
a little
barely
test
worked up a
with it
sweat.
where I
Speak for
beat
yourself. What do you
first
want,
again.
medal?
That's because I'm only level
Doesn't look
5,
like we're being
but,
followed.
I shouldn't have
Fail
died.
to grab
because
these rare moments
I
of
should've
quiet
been,
when
like,
you can.
dodging better,
You'll end up
so.
regretting it later.
You're the boss.
let's see. What's that? French home? What's up, man? Thank you for stopping by.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, well,
Why did you help me? What could a Dan...
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some...
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Me?
I think
Friends with a...
seen this already.
I don't remember anything about...
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might...
something like that. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway.
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have.
What about your name? You must have...
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real...
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly.
So I named just Iron Mask. Can't even see that gorgeous face of his. Okay. So we're just gonna rest here, and then gonna begin it because we got to do
a master core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that,
Iron
I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy.
What a twist.
They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland.
Ooh.
A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the master cores are the receptacles in which the lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a master core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
To some extent. But it seems
I'm
that,
going to take down all
Renan
of the
get most
lords.
benefit out of the Danans, so hey, put them as slaves.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Damn right you do.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
Girl, you having a dream like that? What is wrong with you?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Let's go. And back to work. That was a lot of talking. But you get a lot of that when you play Tales games. It's like a ton of talking.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
What's this thing?
I don't know why I'm fast as hell.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Oh no, you can't. That look like a divine beast. You see that energy around it? I don't want no parts of that right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Can you even see out of that?
Of course I can.
What is that thing anyway?
Beats me. I don't remember anything. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down.
What about the Renan soldiers?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause... A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. You should know more about all...
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of Renan rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their... All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Take it! It's over!
How's this? See ya!
No escape! This
It's over!
Take this!
Guess we gotta roll with it.
Wyvern! You're on! You're finished!
How's this?
That is coming! You're mine! You're finished!
Pathetic!
Woohoo! 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 Okay, so if I see one of those, okay, alright, that's how you
That's
get
an
it.
unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Hell yeah.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever...
I know I already asked you this, but
What's so hard besides?
My
I'm...
man's trying
Trust
to shoot
me.
his shot.
Lenegus?
Same.
I've heard it called the Renan's Castle.
Well then, where did you think... Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back?
About a year, give or take.
1 year.
Guess not.
I'll take you all off!
Here I come! It's over!
You're surrounded!
Let me
Just
help.
stay calm!
Here I
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us!
come! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! You're fit now! Rising Wyvern!
One more!
No escape!
Magna Ray!
Mirage! You're
It's
mine!
not going to plan!
Okay, here I go! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Great! On to the
It's
next!
over.
Roger that.
Show me what you can do, kiddo!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Wow, take a look at that!
What's this thing?
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! It's over! You're mine! You're finished! You're mine!
Don't go one final push!
Right.
Give them all we got!
Take this! It's over! Take this! Here I
I'll
come!
run you through!
Rising
Got
Wyvern!
it coming!
Mirage!
Done! I'm sure I can put this to use.
There you go.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Alright, made it to the next town. Let's go. Look like a dead ass town, though.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
They did. See?
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Oh, she about to fix me up. Let's go.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now,
But she ain't no
let's play
Velvet
nice.
Pro, though, in my
How
opinion.
about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something. Should this really be here?
Let's go.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I wonder if something happened. Hey. Yes! I guess.
Oh, he's talking about that. Yeah. Okay.
Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not... Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh,
So this whole
yeah.
story was like slaves.
When you
and
put it like that, I
everything.
guess it is different from heavily patrolled Moscow. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danons that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me.
Okay.
I have something I need to do.
That's what makes
And I'll do
you
whatever it takes
different.
and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I'm only getting started.
You're mine!
Here, let me help.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! Mirage!
getting started.
It's over!
Here, let me
Try
help.
harder! Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take this!
Mega Ray.
Take this! Rising
Here's a
Wyvern!
healing arm.
Take this! Mirage!
Mega Ray.
Strike! Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage!
There.
Go.
Barely a
This
blip on
first
our
fight,
radar.
How you like it?
Right, here goes! Take this! Damn it! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're finished! Mirage! You're finished! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Here I go!
Here, let me help.
You're mine! You're mine!
Sight.
Rising Wyvern!
I've taken too much
Will
damage.
escape! Mirage! Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over! I owe you one! No, it's try harder!
Here I go. It's over.
No escape! Try harder!
How's this?
Take this!
Mega Ray.
Rising Wyvern! Strike!
Sighted.
Mirage!
I'm only getting started.
I'm not done!
Mega Ray.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're finished! Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you.
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! I'm not done! Take this! Mirage! Take this! It's over! Take this! We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. It's over!
Mega Ray.
Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Here I come!
Boom.
Any injuries?
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
They got wiped out quickly. Shit.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
There we go. No rock. Oh no, that's big. Oh no, we ain't doing that. Collecting all this wheat, man. Making y'all feel some wheat. Let's go. Be right back, peoples. Alright, had to go grab Junior real quick, but I'm back.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
You're back, huh? Sounds much as I hate to admit it. There aren't many of us who can take on those. All we can do is make sure we remember those who.
Yeah, they won't be.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right.
Well, so then, you're wondering anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security across the wilderness outside Ulzebek. Or with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? When you ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
I'm scared, right?
All right. Got it.
Oh no, we can't face that message. I shouldn't even have accepted that. Oh man.
Hey, Shion.
What do you mean?
When you're...
Oh, that...
Not really.
Huh?
Well, that...
You real...
So?
I...
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zoogle shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot. Strike! It's on! Eat dirt! Take this! It's over!
They got me in their sights.
Flyers!
This one's mine. I'll shoot them down. Primed and ready.
Take this!
I never miss.
I'm not done!
Magna
You're
Ray.
mine!
Let the marksman handle this.
You're mine!
Let the
It's
marksman
over.
handle this.
Take
Here I
this!
go. You're
You're
mine.
finished!
This one's mine.
You're mine!
There. How's this? Magna
It's
Ray.
over! Mirage! Sonic Thrust!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Eat dirt!
This one's mine.
Strike! Rising Wyvern!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
Rising Wyvern! You're finished!
It's over.
No escape!
This one's mine.
Eat dirt!
Here I go.
Rising Wyvern!
Looks like it could be worth something. Ugh, you can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view? What's this thing? So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
Get lost!
Take this!
Go! This one's mine!
You're finished!
Excited! I'm only getting started!
That bus is driving me mad! You're finished!
Magna Ray!
Take this! Got flyers!
I've got
You're
this!
finished!
Let a marksman handle
Here
it!
I come! All yours! Mirage!
I'm only getting started!
Take this!
Go!
Swallow
Magna
blade!
Ray!
Here I come! It's over! Take this!
Go! If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I still got a ways to go! the wrong fight!
Insects should stay on the
Here
ground.
I come! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! You're finished! Mirage! Here I come! You're finished!
It's over.
Take this! Here I come!
It's over. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come! Mirage! Here I come!
Here I go.
You're finished!
I'm only getting
You're
started.
mine!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Go. I'm only getting started.
Take this! Rising
Rise
Wyvern!
and rend. This one's mine.
Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over!
Sighted.
Mirage!
It's over. This is it. Here
You're
I go.
mine!
You're
It's
mine.
over! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Mirage!
I'm only getting started.
Oh,
Looks like we won.
Gotta break through! Here I come! Take this! It's on! Mirage! Eat dirt!
You're mine.
You're mine!
Here's a healing arm.
Rising Wyvern! Any more of this and I'll burn out! I'll take you all off!
I'm only
It's
getting
over!
started.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not
One
done!
more. Mega round.
Mirage!
Take it. It's over.
You're mine! It's over!
Here I go. You're mine.
Mirage! Take this! You're finished! Take this!
It's over.
You're finished!
Mega round.
Mirage!
Let the marksman
No
handle it.
escape!
Go. I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
I won't forgive you.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Come on. I'll blow you to smithereens.
Rising Wyvern! Strike!
There.
We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
You cut them apart to your heart's content.
Here I come! You're finished! It's on! Eat dirt! We're in good form! An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go.
It's over!
I'm only getting
Come and
started.
face me! You're finished!
Sighted.
Mirage!
It's over.
No escape!
Rising Wyvern! It's over! Mirage!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Mirage! Strike!
You're mine.
You're mine! Here I come! You're mine! You're finished! Here I come! It's over! Mirage!
Here I go.
You're mine!
I'm ready.
It's over!
Together, that wasn't even a problem. What's this thing?
It's over! Pierce through! Take this!
This one's mine!
You're finished! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Take this! It's over! It's on! Rising Wyvern!
That's what I like to hear.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Mega Ray!
You're finished!
By the power of water!
You're mine!
Come one, come all.
Strike! Eat dirt! Mirage! You're mine! Ah! You're mine! You're finished!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Ah! Here I come! You're finished! Mirage! You're mine! Take this! You're finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling. Onward and upward.
I won't forgive you!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua!
Rising Wyvern!
Primed and
Here I
ready!
come! Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
It's over! Mirage!
By the power of water! Where are you going? Who
Take
wants
this!
to die next? Well,
Rising
we're on
Wyvern!
the home stretch now.
Strike!
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I wonder if those are...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin of...
Yeah, well...
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me.
I would, if we had anything...
Actually...
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time?
That's why we're going to cook it in...
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about... This should definitely keep you guys full. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense? Or are your taste buds...
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip...
They had a little moment.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to sign off at. A little short stream and doing a lot of hours at work. So yeah, so do be looking out for a video though. I plan on doing a Fiji review. So definitely look out for that. And also plan on doing my hero discussion video too. So other than that, AshTheMan is out.